Hey there guys, welcome back to Stardew Valley for part 100 of this playthrough. I can't believe I've been making this many videos for this game. I really didn't know what I was letting myself in for at the start. It was all pretty new to me, the whole YouTube thing in general. And it was a pretty big commitment in hindsight to be making a 100-part series on one game that I'd never played before. I knew nothing about this game at the start. And I knew very little about making videos too, but I like to think I've come quite a long way since then, so this is quite symbolic for me. However, for you guys, I guess you're wondering what am I actually going to be doing today. Well, firstly I'm wondering why I can't get any wool from this sheet. Ah, it's because my inventory's full. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so I have quite a few things that could happen in this episode, but might not happen. It's kind of out of my hands a little bit. Basically, one thing I'd like to do is propose to Penny, which is something I can do as soon as we reach 10 hearts with her on the friendship scale. Not there yet though, and I've already given her 2 gifts this week, so the only way that's going to be possible would be to just check this mail quickly. It's fine, okay. Only way for that to happen would be for me to talk to her, potentially get another 20 friendship points, thereby pushing me up to the point I need to be at in order to propose to her, basically. But that's kind of out of my hands. I don't actually know how close I am to that point. I don't know if I'm anywhere near close enough, so it's basically impossible for me to be able to say, yes, I will be able to do that. It might not be possible to do that at all this episode. Another thing that's pretty much out of my hands, and is looking like it's not going to happen, is it's actually, I think it might be possible to complete the community center fairly soon. My initial thought was that I'd be able to complete it, well, in quite a while. I didn't think I'd be getting it complete, like, really soon from now, but, there's something obvious that's holding me back, which is I just can't seem to get my hands on a duck feather. I've been trying to be very friendly with my ducks. I've been, talking to them every day, giving them a pat, being nice to them, being friendly, but it just doesn't seem to be enough. I just can't seem to get myself up to that point where I can finally get that duck feather, complete the dye bundle, and pretty much complete the entire community center once that's done. I do still need a bottle of wine for the enchanters bundle, but that's gonna be really easy to do. We might get one this very episode, so yeah, that's definitely something that could be done without too much difficulty. Alright. Another thing I can do this episode, which I probably will do because it's probably one of the most doable, tangible things that I can do, would be to get the final house upgrade. It's going to require 150 hardwood. Hello, Bugsy. Actually, let me just speak to you for a moment. Change home building. I'm going to move all of the rabbits into the official rabbit coop, just so they're all in the same place, and so that I'm not getting too cluttered up with all the stuff that's going on in the normal coop. Alright, so now that that's done, I think I only had 2 rabbits in that coop. I could be wrong. I think I had Bugsy and Thumper. There might be another one that I've forgotten about, but I think it might have just been Bugsy and Thumper. So they've been moved to the rabbit coop now. That should give us a little bit more space for other things in the main coop. Right, selling things. I can't see much here that needs to be sold. 5 emeralds can be sold, but apart from that, nothing much. I've got 136 pieces of hardwood. I need 10. I can get 10 from the secret woods, then I can get 4 more from just general wood chopping. That shouldn't take too long. That should definitely be doable today. I've got a whole bunch of omni geodes that I'd quite like to break open. Gotta put these slimes away first. Also gonna put these copper ores away just so I have a little bit more space. Yeah, I think I've covered the main things that I could actually do this episode. House upgrade, potential proposal to Penny, potential completion of another big quest, and by quest I mean the community center, which is basically the main quest of the game, effectively. Damn it, Prongs. Let down. Yeah, so I could potentially do that today. It's probably not gonna happen, but it's possible in theory. And yes, I do have wine ready. Okay, excellent. I will get all of that. Alright, so with that I can finish off the enchanters bundle, which is going to be the second to last bundle to be completed in the entire game. I just need to find my horse. I don't remember where I put my horse. This is a common problem. Very common problem. I jumped off the horse. I didn't think about where I was when I jumped off the horse, and now I don't know where I put her. I do have 9 starfruits wines. Starfruit wine, not really ideal for using up in a bundle just because it is so incredibly valuable, but at this stage I don't really have anything to be making wine out of other than starfruit or ancient fruit, because those are pretty much just my best options in general. And I do have access to lots of starfruit if I want to have lots of starfruit. Ah, there's my horse. Hiding amongst the cranberry plants there. Yeah, so yeah, that's the main thing that I need to get done at some point in the near future. Probably not just yet, but pretty soon, I think. Apart from that, there is the option of going into the mines, killing a few more of the dust sprites in my never-ending attempt to finally reach the point where I can get the, I forgot what it's called, the burglar's ring? That doesn't sound right to me. The burglar's ring? That does not sound right to me, but it's something like that. See what you're selling today. Slimes. 400 gold for one slime, that's utterly preposterous. A rare crow, houseplant. All in all, I'm gonna say that's a pretty poor batch, so I'm not gonna buy anything from there. What I will do is I'll head into the secret woods, grab those 10 bits of hardwood, and pretty soon after that we should be ready to go and get the... Oh crap, I just realized it's a Friday. I think Robin might close early on a Friday. This is the last thing we need right now, but I think that might be the case. Alright, so there's 2 hardwood. I believe it's 10 hardwood you get from here. It might be 12, and if it is 12 that might be all I need. I'm just going to ignore these slimes altogether because I feel an immense time pressure all of a sudden ever since I remembered that potentially Robin does... I'm gonna get slowed down, aren't I? Ever since I remember that potentially Robin does close early on Fridays, I do feel sudden rush. Alright, so 1 PM, hopefully she won't be closed just yet, but can't guarantee anything. There's a chanterelle there, I'd like to pick it up, but I don't have anything to be getting rid of, realistically. All of this stuff's pretty valuable. I could get rid of the 5 normal eggplants, they're not super valuable, but still better than nothing. Don't want to get rid of the milk, and I can't see anything else to be getting rid of, so just gonna move on. Ignore the slimes. Try and get to Robin's as quick as possible. Unfortunately, there's no easy way to get to Robin's. There is the minecarts, but the minecarts take you to the mines, and the mines are still a good few minutes run from Robin's house. So just gonna have to run up there the conventional way. If you've not been following the series recently, I probably should have talked to you about this at the start, but this is my farm. This is how it's looking currently. It's very nice, I like it a lot. I'm doing extremely well financially right now. Let me just check that I do have enough. Yes, I do have enough hardwood. Okay, so we're all good. Doing very well financially right now, starting to get a lot of animals on the farm too. Bought about 6 rabbits in the last episode, so the farm is nice and populated. But I'm the only human on it, so I would like to marry Penny pretty soon. I'm really close to that point, as I said earlier, so I'd like to get that done ASAP. What are you doing? Just appeared out of nowhere. Yes, Robin's still there, perfect. Alright, so upgrade house. It will cost 50,000 gold, and I'll need to provide 150 pieces of hardwood. Am I interested? Yes, I am. Should be finished in around 3 days. Okay, so that means it won't be done by the end of this episode, which is a bit of a shame. Carved brazier recipe. That's new. I'll take that. I can't do anything else. Can't see anything else particularly interesting here. Can I also get... No. I was going to see if I could also get a farm building done at the same time, but I guess that's not possible. Alright, so what I am going to do is I could go into the mines now, and that's definitely a reasonable option, but I do want to just head down, speak to Penny on the off chance that that does get her interested enough to go up to 10 hearts, so that I can potentially propose to her at long last. I don't know where she is right now. She might be reading a book under the tree. That is a place she goes. Nope, she's not there. 3 PM. She could be in her house. No? Okay, I'm slightly confused by that. I feel like I've checked all the usual places. She sometimes sits on that bench with Maru, but she's not there right now. Sometimes sits and reads under that tree. She's not there now. Ooh, I just realized I only have a few moments left. Ah, there she is. I only have a few moments left to go and talk to Clint about breaking these Omni Geodes open. So, shop, can I sell anything? I don't really want to sell any of this stuff, which is a bit... I remember now. I have this chest here, which I can just drop all my things off in. Just so I don't have to worry about any of that for a little while. Gonna drop off a bunch of random things. That should be enough inventory slots for the Omni Geodes. And hopefully we'll get a nice new mineral from this. It's pretty unlikely, but we'll give it a go. Clay. That's not new. There are only 2 minerals left to discover now, so the odds of them coming out are very low. Petrified slime, 10 bits of stone. Charcoal, I think. Neptunite, okay. I'm mistaken. Fire quartz. Now that looks... no, aeronite, I've definitely had that before. Fairy stone, I think. Yep, I'm pretty sure I've had that. And 5 bits of iron ore. I think I've had all of those things before, unfortunately. And I don't really have time to go and check. I'll just check. Yeah, there's still 2 missing, which means we have had all of these things before. So I'm just going to go ahead and sell all of them. They're not really worth too much, but absolutely no point hanging on to them. And while I'm here, I'll give him his favorite gift, which is an amethyst, which I need to get out of the chest. Alright, so, amethyst for you. And then hopefully, we can go and speak to Penny. And actually get up to that point of being at 10 hearts. Unlikely, but worth a shot. I'm sorry to make things uncomfortable for you, it's just at this time of year makes me think of it somebody. Oh yeah, that's her monologue about her dad. I remember that from last time. How are we doing? Where is she? 10 hearts! 10 hearts! It's, yes! Excellent, excellent, okay. I shouldn't have put my mermaid's pendant away. I can actually propose. Great, okay, so, don't get to marry her on episode 100, but do get to propose to her, which I guess is almost as good. I have a pomegranate for Elliot. Might as well give out a few gifts while we're here. I've already given him 2 gifts this week. Okay, fair enough. I will say hi to him. I'm in a good mood now. Great. I feel no sense of urgency anymore. I guess we can go down to Willie's. Give him a diamond, since that's one of his favorite gifts. And I was hanging on to those for that reason. I would normally sell off my diamonds, but at this point I think it's more useful just to use them as gifts, because there are so many people in town who love receiving diamonds. And I have lots of money right now. Not like as much as I used to have, but I can easily pick up more just by waiting for the cranberries to come out, so yeah, absolutely no rush. Absolutely no need to hang on to sell off the diamonds, really. No money pressures at all, really. I guess these guys are going to be dropped off home. I don't have any grapes for Vincent. I could go and complete the enchanters bundle, but I think I'll save that for another time. I'm gonna go look for the mermaid's pendant. I'm guessing it won't be too hard to relocate Penny later on. There's Pam. Are we at 10 hearts with Pam? I think we might be. Yes, we are. We're at 10 hearts with Pam. So lots of 10 heart friends now. Emily, we're pretty close to being at 10 hearts. Just need to give her another amethyst, I think. Lots of pale ale there. I'm just going to ignore that for now. Got plenty of other things to be occupied with. And we've got our iridium bars done, which is nice. That's good. Right, I need to find some space. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put away the eggplants in here. Again, don't need to sell any of those off. Got absolutely loads of money. Alright, so I'll pull out the mermaid's pendant and we'll go and give it to Penny and see what happens. I've not looked this up. I don't know exactly what happens when you propose to someone. But, it'll be pretty exciting, I think. Alright, so 6 PM. She's probably just about coming back from dropping Jazz off, I think. Ah, Marnie. Excellent. Excellent. Just who I'm looking for. Well, not exactly, but I was looking for you. Because I know that you're one of the people who loves diamonds. And I'm not actually that high in friendship with her. Where is she? Oh, Krobus loves diamonds, and we're very low down with Krobus, so that's good news. Where is she? Marnie... is at 6 hearts, so not too bad, but not too great. Alright, I can't see any sign of Penny just yet. I will go and look for her in just a sec, but first I want to give Krobus a gift. Because I really want to be better friends with Krobus. Ah, an iridium sprinkler. I didn't even realize it's a Friday, but that's great news. That means we get 3 iridium sprinklers after today. Which might be more than I need. I could actually save up for an iridium watering can. But I do think I want to just finish laying out the iridium sprinklers in the greenhouse. That's one of my biggest priorities right now. Alright, so hopefully Penny will be in her trailer, which I believe closes at 8. So need to find her now if she is going to be... Nope, she's not there. Okay. Alright, well, she doesn't normally go to the saloon. But we'll have a look in here. No, she's not in there. Okay. Everyone else is, but not her. I wonder where she goes. Ah, there she is. Okay. I wonder if she expects that she's about to get proposed to. Interesting. Right, mermaid's pendant. Here we go. Exclamation marks. I accept. I'll set everything up. We'll have the ceremony in 3 days, okay? Excellent. So that will be the end of next episode. Cool. Nora, I'm a little scared. This is such a big change. Don't worry, I'm really happy too. Great, okay, that's wonderful. Alright, so that's definitely the main thing that I wanted to get done. I wanted to get one big thing done in this episode. Since the house upgrade isn't going to be ready until next episode anyway, that wasn't really the ideal thing. Shall I... Yeah, screw it, it's episode 100, I can do a whole bunch of it. I normally try and, like, save up interesting things so that I have at least one interesting thing to do each episode. One tangible sign of progress. Which I usually put as, like, the episode title. But it's episode 100, so I'll just do everything that I possibly can this episode. So that's another bundle complete. We get 5 gold bars as a reward. Now all we need is a duck feather. And we've finished. We've finished the community center. I'm not going to be finishing the playthrough at that point. I kind of want to try and get as many achievements as I possibly can. Mostly because I just enjoy this game so much. It's a great game. And I want to really get as much out of it as possible. I'm loving making this series. That's why I've made 100 parts. I feel like I've grown a lot as a YouTuber making this series. I know it's not like the most popular series I have on my channel. I think... I mean, I have got a lot of nice comments about it and everything, but I think people are generally more interested in, like, my Age of Empires stuff, but... You know, I just keep making this anyway because I have so much fun with it. Right, 337 out of 500 dust sprites. Okay, probably not gonna get any dust sprites, well, 100 dust sprites in the course of this episode. I could go to the mines, and I am right next to it, but I think what I'm gonna do instead is I'm going to go and attempt to catch a squid, so that I can make some calamari. Because we are slowly pushing through the fall, and once the fall's over there'll be no more chances to catch squid, so I want to get that over with while I can. Right, you guys, Demetrius, you would probably enjoy pomegranate. You are? I don't want to give Demetrius some wood as a gift. I don't think he'd appreciate that very much. Blackberries. Could pick these up, not really worth it in my opinion, just gonna move on to the beach. Alright, so, oh, Sebastian. Have one of those. Did you like that? Yes, he did. Thanks, I like this. Incredibly blunt. 9:50 PM, there must be a lot of people still in here, so let's just go and spam out some gifts. Right, you can have one. Already given him 2 gifts this week, okay, fair enough. Shane's favourite gift is beer, so I'll buy some beer. And... ooh, Emily's there too, so I could give her an amethyst and hopefully make it up to 10 hearts with her as well. Should be another nice sign of progress. Alright, so we'll give a beer to Shane. And given Willie a gift, given Pierre a gift. Mayor Lewis is already at 10 hearts. Marnie's had a gift. Pomegranate for you. Already given him 2 gifts this week. Alright, I'll speak to him. It looks like a decent day for fishing, doesn't it? It's a bit late for that, but it might be soon. Might be soon, what am I saying? It's a good night for fishing, I hope. Speak to you. I hope to catch some squids pretty soon. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to speed up because fish. Ooh, the beloved farmer achievement. We've reached 10 hearts with Emily. We've now got, I think it's 5 10 hearts friends. No, way more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's 8 possibly. 8 10 heart friends. So that's great. That's another achievement for this episode. Definitely been a very successful episode so far. No complaints whatsoever. But yeah, I'm going to be speeding this up because it's not going to be super interesting. It's just going to be me sat on the end of the pier, trying to catch a squid, trying, possibly failing. I didn't manage to bring... I didn't bring any tackle with me. I would like to have some kind of tackle, so I'm probably just going to get a spinner. Drop it on there. And yeah, I'll catch up with you guys once this is done, which should be the end of the night once I'm just about getting ready for bed. Alright, so didn't get any squids, also didn't manage to make it back to the bed in time. Might as well just fall asleep here on the bridge, why not? I didn't see any squids at all. It's not that I missed out on them or anything, it's just that they literally just didn't show up. It's a bit of a shame. I think I should have got some nice money from other things though. 8 starfruit wine was worth 28,800 gold, so you can see why I was a little bit reluctant to just give one of those away for the bundle. Probably 5 gold bars wouldn't even be worth more than a starfruit wine, thinking about it, but whatever, it's fine. Today's Abigail's birthday. I don't think it would be the right decision to give anything to her, since we're already at 10 hearts with her, and she's our girlfriend, and we shouldn't have a girlfriend, because, well, we're about to get married. But it is what it is. Spirits feel neutral today, day is in our hands. Okay, interesting. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop off my seaweed in here. And I did manage to catch 4 albacore and 2 anchovies, so it's not all bad, but it's not particularly impressive. Alright, so there's quite a few little farm chores that need to be done. Ah, Robin's there. Oh, okay. Mystery solved. Okay, so I've been wondering for absolutely ages why I've not been able to put a charcoal kiln just there. Right where Robin is currently standing. Now I understand. You can't put anything there because that's where Robin likes to stand to do her work on the house. I'm hoping once it goes up to the next stage I'll actually be able to put something there, but I doubt it. It just seems like the kind of thing that he wouldn't bother programming in. Dear Nora, I'd like to share an old cooking recipe my poppy used to make. It's important the fish is fresh. And 1,000 gold fine. And free frozen tear from the wizard. Cool. Alright, I'm just gonna straight up sell that. I have no need for that. And I'm going to sell the truffle oil, as usual, and I'll probably drop the other truffle off in the oil maker. For obvious reasons, just so I can get another truffle oil and make even more money. I haven't had a chance... Whoops, why have I still got my fishing rod out? Haven't had a chance to get a look at the crops yet. Do we have any more cranberries? Yes, we do. We have all the cranberries ready. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to need to pickle these things up, which could take quite a while. And I wonder if the dinosaur has finally been born. Been waiting for that to happen for absolutely ages. Give you guys a pat. Yes, dinosaur's finally been born. We know it's a dinosaur by now. This one's going to be called Littlefoot. After that, I think that's what the main character of The Land Before Time's called, I think. I'm just, you know, I always name my... always try to name a few animals after, like, famous characters and things. I can't actually get through to it. I hope he's fine. I'm sure he is. I'm sure she is. No duck feathers from the ducks, that's disappointing. Right, I'm gonna milk this cow since I'll probably just get a normal milk for that, which is fine. Drop both of those off in the cheese presses. So, I can't actually pick up anything else right now. I'm gonna drop off... drop these things off, I guess. Alright, so there's quite a lot of farm work to be done. I think, rather than dragging it out, I'm just gonna speed it up, and I'll catch up with you guys once it's done. Alright, so that was a pretty exhausting day of farm work. I got a lot done. In fact, there's quite a few things I still haven't done. For example, I haven't picked up any yams, and I have a lot of yams that I could potentially sell. But yeah, it was a big day of farm work, and something else significant has now happened, which is that this is going to be the most profitable day we've ever had. So, definitely been a fantastic day for us. Basically, the fairy rose honey was done, so that means I think I got about 20 or so in total, and each of those is worth over 1,000 each now that we have the artisan perk, profession, I guess it's technically called. So that's going to be a lot more money from all that. Right, I'm going to sell off the gold star yams and hang on to the other yams, just in case they're useful in recipes, which I'm pretty sure they are. Right, so, yeah, I got about 20 of those. On top of that, also got some jelly. And on top of that, also got some, well, got a bunch of fruits from the trees. But also had a truffle oil, which again is worth a really nice amount. So yeah, just had a little bit of everything, basically. There's gonna be a lot of money coming in. Right, I can now plant a few more seeds for the fall, so I'm going to pick out anything that takes a little while. Beet seeds take 6 days, okay. I've got a few more yam seeds, which I will plant, since they take a little bit longer. Right, spring. Fall, 8 days, okay. Fall. Summer. Fall. Okay, right, I don't think there's much point planting any more fairy seeds, except... No, there's really no point planting any more fairy seeds. Amaranth seeds and artichoke seeds are pretty tempting. I think what I'm going to do is mainly focus on artichokes, because they are new to us this year. So it would be good to get quite a few of those. I think they're also useful in quite a few recipes, so yeah, definitely worth getting some of those done. Alright, so I'm going to drop all these in here. And one thing I'd like to do before the night completely expires is I'd like to head over to the saloon, take advantage of the fact that this is our last chance to give people gifts, if they haven't already had gifts from us. So if we can find Jodie, that'd be nice. Probably would be quite difficult to find her at this stage, but should be able to find Shane, I think, and a few of the others too. Right, but first, before I do that, I do need to get all these things planted. So artichoke seeds, I'll drop in as many as I can. Shouldn't take too long, I don't think. Particularly not since the kind of planting blueprint is incredibly obvious. Literally just need to run around in circles. I think there's another yam there, which I'll pick up. And I think I saw another yam up there, but this is just taking extra time at this point. I can't see any more yams for now, so that's hopefully all the distractions out of the way for the foreseeable future. I do have a spare copper bar, which I think I will spend... I think tappers require 2... Yeah, tappers require 2 copper bars, so I can't make one of those right now. I could make a... No, haven't got another iron bar. If I had another iron bar, I could make another keg. Alright. No more iron bars coming, so I think I'm just going... Ooh, I could take those stock mayonnaise just to make a little bit more money, really rub it in, but... Not a smart decision. I think I do want to go and take advantage of the remaining day of the week to go and give out some gifts. Alright, so hopefully everyone will show up in the saloon. I'm going to check on this as well, just in case it's something really easy. A cave carrot. Okay, well if we happen to go there in the next 2 days, I might try and remember that, but it's kind of unlikely. It is a Saturday, so I would think that everyone should be in here. Could be wrong. There are a few people in here, but kind of a disappointing number overall. Still, can give an amethyst to Clint. No? Okay, might be a little bit difficult. Everyone's leaving! No! Not yet. Not like this. Right, a beer. For Shane. Before he leaves. Shane is one of our least friended people in the town, so... do want to get him up quite high as soon as possible. Have I already given... I think, yeah, I've already given Kent 2 gifts this week. Leah, I'm not entirely sure. I might be up to 8 hearts with her now. Okay, not even close. Getting there, though. The dwarf I could give a gift. That's an option. Kent. Jodie's not even in here, so that's not an option. I can't see anyone to the right room, so there's no one in there. Yeah, looks like I can't actually give out too many gifts today. Right. Gus? I don't think I've given Gus 2 gifts. I have, okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna leave in that case. And what I might try and do is just head over to the dwarfs over in the mines while I can. Have I given you 2 gifts? I might not have given him 2 gifts. Willy is kind of tucked away a bit, so it's kind of hard to remember to give him 2 gifts every week. But I do have a spare pomegranate here. Ignore the message saying we've already given him a gift. That's just because for some reason when I right click it seems to register it as a double right click for some reason. It's happened many times. And I'm not too bothered by it anymore. Right, so go to the mines. 11:40 PM, not much point going into the mines for anything else, but I will go and give the dwarf an amethyst since it's one of his favourite gifts. And I'll speak to him too. It's dangerous in the mines. Why don't you buy a few things from my shop to ensure your safety? That's kind of ironic considering that most of the things he sells are bombs and explosives. So I'm not entirely convinced by that. Alright, so gonna go back to the bus stop. I think, although I could do a little bit of dust sprite slaying in the mines, I don't think that's the best use of time. So instead what I'm gonna do is I'm going to attempt to pick up all of these duck mayonnaise jars. And I could also, while I'm here, I'll drop off the artichoke seeds back in my seed drawer. I do have... No, I don't. I don't have any more eggs on me. I think I put all of those away in the fridge. Could go and check out the recipes. I remember that we got a new recipe from Willy today, so it would be nice to see if we can get that done. Any of this stuff. I could have given out a rabbit's foot to Willy in hindsight, but no biggie really. Haven't got a squid still. That's another obvious thing that I would like to get at some point, but probably not right now. And also there are a few free kegs up there which I would like to drop a few star fruits into if possible. But it looks like I've run out of those. I do have some ancient fruits, so I will go and drop those off instead. 1 AM. Running out of time. I think I should be okay though. So I'll drop off all of these. It's possible that I do have some star fruits stored away in that chest just there. But it looks like I've just about covered all of the kegs here. And I might as well pick up all of these things so that I can sell these as well. Any star fruits in here? No, no star fruits in there. Okay, that's interesting. Alright. Guess I'll just leave. 1:30 AM, I might just about have time to drop off some things. Yeah, I think I should be fine. Just drop off a few more items in here. So let's sell off everything we can. I'm going to sell the gold star yam, I'm going to sell the chanterelle, the 4 mushrooms, the duck mayonnaise. And the rest of the stuff I think is going to be more useful just to hang on to. Okay, so I'm going to drop off the final yam. Yeah, it's a vegetable, so it is in the right place. I got some grapes for the fruit tray, not the fruit tray, but the fruit chest. 1:40 AM. Ooh man, it's tempting to try and sell these truffle oils, but that's just silliness. Yeah, it's not a smart idea. Alright, so let's have a look for that new recipe we got from Willy. It wasn't fish taco, crispy bass, was that it? No, I don't think it was. It wasn't fried eel. I think it was stir fry. No, it wasn't stir fry. It was something to do with fish. He said something about making sure the fish is fresh. This might be it. Fish stew. Crayfish, mussel, periwinkle, and tomato. That's an interesting set of ingredients there. But definitely doable. It's something that I have to specifically go out of my way in order to do, but definitely doable. Alright, so we're going to pass out on the floor there next to the dog. That's kind of nice in a way. And we're going to have absolutely loads of money coming in. Not quite 100k. Just about missed out on 100k. But yeah, I'm going to say that's about 40k from the cranberries, 2k from the pomegranate jelly, 2.5k from the truffle oil, 10k from the pale ale, 25k from the fairy rose honey, and 5k from the yams, 2k from the duck mayonnaise, and yeah, that's just an extremely successful night in general. It's now the 14th of fall. That means we're halfway through the month. Still plenty of time to catch a squid, but apart from that, nothing big to do. Next time it's going to be Sandy's birthday, so hopefully we'll jump up quite nicely with her. Probably necessitates going to the desert, all things considered. The Queen of Sauce recipe there, which I'm not going to look at just yet. Spirits are somewhat annoyed today, that's not great, but I think I'll ignore it for now. I got some new news, got some more cranberries, some more ancient fruits. And tomorrow should be both our wedding. Oh wow. How am I gonna fit visiting Sandy on my wedding day? It's gonna be a bit difficult. Yeah, I might not be able to go to the desert on Sandy's wedding day, I mean on Sandy's birthday, or maybe I can, if the wedding doesn't take too long, but that's not the most respectful thing to do on your wedding day to your partner. Anyhow, that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time for what should be a very eventful episode with a potential marriage and a house upgrade, and possibly some other things too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time.